Hi, it's Debbie. I'm gonna cook dinner right now. I'm gonna make shrimp orzo with spinach in the multi-cooker. The multi-cooker is awesome. I'm gonna show you the multi-cooker, but first I'm gonna get it started so that you don't have to hear me talking the whole time before and the whole time while we're waiting for it to cook. So you do 3/4 cup of orzo and it's in the pasta section. This is one of those things I should have never tried to eat because I actually liked it a lot and I never knew I would like it. So now I have another food that I like to eat that I don't necessarily need to eat. But it's really good. It's like pasta rice. That's my best way to describe it. Three quarters of a cup of rice. This orzo. 3/4 of a cup. And then you put about 16 ounces of water in. Make sure it's all wet. It's pretty much to the bottom of the multi-cooker, the pasta section. And you put it on for 8 minutes, not covered or anything. And I'm gonna have to let my dog in because the dog is scratching and pawing at the door. So I don't know if you can hear that. Get in here. Hurry up. Hurry up. Okay, so this is the multi-cooker. It has a lot of pieces to it. It's really useful. This you can make pasta in, and this is what I just put in the microwave. So you can put pasta, water. Don't cover it because you don't cover spaghetti or pasta when you're making it. So you put this in, you cook it. You can make pasta. And then they have the rice cooker pieces. So you put this on with the tabs facing up. You put that on with the rice. Put that on, and then you put the cover on, and it snaps on. And you have the rice maker. Push this, it opens up, and you have rice. Really good. And then you have the steamer basket, and it's all lined so that microwaves don't hit the food. Only the steam from the holes hit the food. So you put that on. Put the food in here and it steams the food when you cover it. The other section is like a little colander or a steamer basket that goes on top. So you can do vegetables and things on the bottom. And then on the top you can do shrimp, chicken, fish, whatever else you want. You can put that on and it microwave. You can make it 10 eggs in 10 minutes. 10 hard-boiled eggs in 10 minutes. You put the 10 eggs in here, you put water on the bottom, and you microwave it for 10 minutes, you let it sit, and you have 10 hard-boiled eggs. So that's another really useful feature. But I make barbecue chicken sliders in it, I make all kinds of different things in it. It's really awesome. My potato salad is my favorite. I always say don't buy a piece of Tupperware necessarily for only one use. But this would be an exception to the rule. If this only made potato salad, I would have bought it just for the potato salad because it makes it so much easier. 18 minutes potato salad. I made a YouTube video on that. That's a lot of fun. I do that all the time now. Before I used to make potato salad every once in a while, but now that I have that to do it, it's so much easier. So I'll put this on the side. We only need one multi-cooker for this meal. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to put the shrimp in here. I have cooked tail-on shrimp. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to get raw shrimp or not, but the last time I used this and it turned out really good. This is the Tupperware spoon. Everything in my kitchen is Tupperware. If Tupperware makes it, we use it in my kitchen, my Tupperware kitchen. If Tupperware doesn't make it, then you're allowed to use something else up here. We don't use paper towels. We use a Tupperware microfiber cloth. It's more eco-friendly. So everything that Tupperware makes, I use up here. And my assistant cleans that up later. It's nice. So I put them in the steamer basket. You see it's all lined up there. And I think this is a little less than half a pound. So for 2 people, it's plenty of shrimp. Plenty of orzo, plenty of shrimp. And next time I'm going to buy no tails on it. But I'm pretty sure, like everything else I buy, that was on sale. That's how I always do it. On sale. And then to get ready for when that is done cooking, you get 2 cups. I just came from the store and I got spinach. When I'm done with this, taking out what I need for tonight, it goes into the fridge smart because it keeps it fresh. So much fresher. So you put 2 cups of spinach in here. Kind of smush it in, I guess. And then put it on. Actually, it looks like a lot of spinach. But it melts, so it's not too bad. Okay, so almost exactly 2 cups. And we'll put that in a fridge smart. I should have brought one upstairs. So we're done with that. And then this is the micro pitcher. This is a micro pitcher. It's kind of cool. This has up to 2 cups. Measure has cups measurements. And then it has a 1 cup. That comes together in a set, micro pitcher set. I think if you're microwaving something small, you can use this. If you're making something big, you can do this. And if you want to cover it, it covers like that. Isn't that cute? We're only going to use the bottom portion. We're going to get ready for when we put the shrimp in. So the recipe calls for 3/4 of a cup of orzo, and then about 2 cups of water on the bottom of the multi-cooker, and then 2 tablespoons of butter, and about a tablespoon of garlic. About a tablespoon of garlic. It might be more. I like garlic. It's one of those recipes where you can't really go wrong. You just make it how you want to eat it. And what we're going to do is, as soon as the orzo is done cooking, forget what I'm cooking, but as soon as the orzo is done cooking, we're going to put this in for a couple of minutes. And then we're going to put the spinach, and then we're going to do the butter and the garlic. It's a really quick recipe. It makes it really easy to cook dinner. You can make as much, you can make a little bit more if you have more than 2 people. But it's just my husband and I think he's actually going to eat salmon tonight. So I get to eat this tonight by myself and then for lunch tomorrow. But I have a Tupperware vet and serve to put it in, so I just have to take it out tomorrow at lunchtime, stick it in the microwave, and I don't have to take it out of a pot or this or anything. I can just put it in there and warm it up. And are you wondering? Yes, I always wear t-shirts that say something about Tupperware because it's great advertisement, I think. Plus, it's kind of like a conversation starter. So I like my Tupperware t-shirts. I think right now I have 29 of them. I have to recount again. I might have a couple more. Oh, and this is the insulated tumbler. It's great for when you go to the beach. Keeps your drinks cold. Great way to drink more fluid. Okay. This is the orzo. It's still cooking. This is the shrimp. I'm going to put it in for about 3 more minutes. Okay, I have to tell you, when you lift it up, these are stay cool handles. You lift it by the bottom, it's hot. Because I was going to lift it by the handles, and I was like, oh, I mean on the bottom, so I could use one hand, but it's too hot. This multi-cooker is awesome. And if you're watching the video around August, it's on special. August and September. It's on special instead of $129, which is worth it. By, alone, it's worth it. But it's on sale for $75. So the sooner you watch the video, let people know, pick one up. There are so many things you can do with it. I just love it. When I do my leftovers tonight, I'm going to put it on the rectangular vent and serve. And what this one does is you can put one thing here, you can put something here, you can put something here, freeze it, or put it in the refrigerator, and it goes right from the refrigerator to from the refrigerator or freezer straight into the microwave. You just have to vent it like that. So tomorrow we're going to have meatloaf for dinner. So there'll be meatloaf and gravy on this side. There'll be mashed potatoes, and there'll be corn or rice, whatever else we have for dinner. And then instead of having leftovers for 4 or 5 days, I'll put it in the freezer, and then I'll have dinner for another night or lunch for another day, and I don't have to buy a prepackaged meal or throw away food. And these stack really nicely in the freezer. On the bottom, these are on sale too. They don't come out very often. There's a round one and then a rectangular divided. Round, divided, and they have little feet on the bottom. Can you see them? Little feet on the bottom. Keep it elevated a little off of the bottom of the microwave. And also it allows the air to circulate when you're freezing it. So it's nice and frozen evenly. So that's nice. So that's pretty easy. And then some of the other things we have on sale are the freeze-its. They're really good to keep your meat and all your vegetables and all in the freezer. They all stack up nicely. Instead of having bags all over the place, I put stuff inside the freeze-it, and it stacks up. The hamburger, I don't leave it in the packet that it comes in because it gets freezer burned and it's harder to defrost. That plastic rips and it gets freezer burned, or water goes in when you're defrosting it. So I usually put one slab fits in the freeze-it, and about 1.5 pounds, and then about 3 pounds fit in the double large one. So it's really good. Makes it easy. Okay, this is really hot, and there's going to be steam coming out of it when I open it. But I want to keep the steam because we want to steam the spinach a little. Did you see the steam? That's pretty cool, yeah? It's really hot right now, but it's steaming the spinach. That's one thing about doing demos on YouTube, is that you can't smell the food. So we're going to microwave the butter. You can't smell it or taste it. But if you invite me to your house, I'll bring all of this. It's actually not that much stuff. But I'll bring the stuff, and we can have shrimp, orzo, spinach for dinner. What else can be better than me making you dinner, bringing it to your house, making your dinner, and then if you have people over and they buy Tupperware, you get free Tupperware. And it's such an awesome deal. So this is gonna just steam for a little while the butter melts. Oh, I heard it pop. Maybe I should have done it the other way. Put that in there and cover it. Okay, the problem is it doesn't need to be microwaved for a minute. Probably about 20 seconds or 30 seconds would be enough. So you see how it steamed the spinach a little bit? Steam the spinach. And we have the orzo on the bottom. Now, if it's a little bit watery, it's cooked. So you just have to drain it a little bit. You don't want it wet. So next time I'd probably put a little bit less water. So you see the orzo on the bottom? Doesn't that look good? Okay, so this is the tricky part. Orzo, spinach, and it's still really hot. And shrimp. And then you take the garlic butter and you drizzle it all over. Smells so good. Can't believe how good it smells. And then you stir it around. And of course it's really hot, so it's just gonna cook the spinach a little bit more, which is fine. Although people eat raw spinach all the time. I don't know if I like raw spinach or cooked spinach that much. But for some reason I really like this. Okay, so this is the shrimp spinach orzo. I gotta work on presentation. Yeah, put like a little tomato or radish or something. But doesn't that look good? And what, in less than 15 minutes, I have that for dinner. I love it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Anytime you want to try it, let me know. I'll come over and help you. Okay, bye. Have a nice day.